AC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our rookie season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 7 of 36, which is going to be at Texas Motor Speedway for the Samsung Radio Shack 500. In the last episode, we went to Bristol and finished in 12th place because Ward Burton leaving pit road brings out a caution in this game many times at Bristol. I think that also happens with a couple other drivers whenever we go to Martinsville, so that's another reason to look forward to that short track. But yeah, that 12th place finish really did help us out in points. Moved up into 25th. Kevin Harvick got his second win in that race, and Ryan Newman also won last week whenever we went to Darlington. Today, Texas is a track that I'm looking forward to because it's one that I always run quite well at. Even for rookie season, I'll finish like top 25, 25th, maybe a little bit better than that in some cases. But I'm also kind of scared because we're going to this race with 95% condition equipment. So yeah, this is like the worst it can possibly get in terms of performance, you know, with all these other statistics. And here's the standings. Kevin Harvick is our points leader, 16 ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ryan Newman 3rd, Stewart 4th, Sterling Marlin 5th. And yeah, them guys, like I said, we're 25th. I think Jay McMurray's in like 22nd or something. Ricky Rudd is kind of a rival, but I'm not that concerned because we're probably going to be behind him all freaking race long. Hopefully we can just stay in front of Mike Skinner, qualify 40th or better, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to finish 35th or better. Even on that Warren equipment, I think it's still possible. But after this episode, we're going to go into the garage, and I'm going to attempt to overhaul the very damaged chassis right now, engine, and of course bodies. The thing about that is, whenever it comes to overhauling stuff, right now it's usually like $100,000 to overhaul one thing, and that's 3 different parts. So that's $300,000 is what I want to have whenever we finish that race that we're about to do. And it says projected total is $264,000. But that is if we get all the bonuses and of course the income for just having sponsors. That's not including what happens if you just really finish well at Texas. So let's just try to meet all expectations, get that out of the way, and if we finish really well, we can find ourselves getting quite a bit more than $300,000. After this episode, there's going to be 5 races left on the engine shop, and then we're going to really start seeing some increase in power. I mean, of course, it's not going to start happening until I start overhauling with that engine shop, but let's just go ahead and go to race weekend. Click quick select because we only have one choice for all parts. We're going to be using KCal Gaming's paint scheme in this episode because I made a paint scheme for him in his career mode that he is doing on his channel, and he used that at Texas, so I'm going to use his at Texas because, I don't know, it felt like a good idea. Actually just did some practice off camera before recording the video just so that I would be wasting camera time in practice for this race that we're about to do right here. But you know, I did it in my career mode and then went back into the freaking menu, and basically what I did was figure out the best way to get this car to run the race. So we have quite a bit of tire pressure, but that's going to keep the tires from wearing down too quickly, and we're really loose on the wedge. It's like negative 1.0. So I think all race long we'll be able to hold it in the middle lane, if anything, just because of that wedge. And even on worn tires, it should be quite simple. How's this lap time going to be? Last place. Oh my god, Craftsman, I hate you with your stupid freaking expectations. This lap has got to be better. Maybe we could have gone in a little faster, but we're holding bottom. I'm not having to, I don't know, deal with any understeer, to be honest. Or oversteer, whatever the word is. Just throw it into turn 3, just let out the gas a little bit. It's kind of like Atlanta. I don't even really have to touch the brakes or anything. But even on worn tires, this car will turn well from what I've seen in practice. Okay, can I please get that expectation? 29.59. 34th. Okay, so we got the first one. Craftsman, that's out of the way. I was kind of scared because I didn't know if it was going to be that smooth of a lap because our out lap was not that good and we got freaking dead last. But we got it. And then we've also got to deal with Advanced Auto Parts. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to finish 35th or better. And Mike Skinner. Where's Mike Skinner starting? I got to see that right now. Number 4, please be behind me. That's all I need is just for Mike Skinner to be behind me. He's starting 42nd. Okay, so this is practically a given. Let's just finish in the top 30, and I think we'll be able to manage getting overhaul on all parts. Jeff Gordon and Elliott Sadler on the front row. We have to start on the outside of Rusty Wallace. Sucks to start on the outside, but I'll figure it out. Okay, no, you don't, Ward Burton. And we'll just drop to the inside like that, like the little asshole that we are. Green flag is out, run away for 33 laps, the inside lane checks up, I'm just going to dodge that real quickly. I got the background Rusty Wallace, but then they get that good 4th gear apparently, I don't know. They're so freaking low on speed, probably because of all the damage I've done to this car at Bristol. I went to Bristol, and I went from 100% to 95% in one race. But I got 12th place, so I mean, maybe it's worth it, I don't know. Was it worth it in the end? Well, up to you guys. And I hit Ricky Craven because there's no room in the freaking tri-oval. Ricky Craven, there's no room down here. Ugh, get off of... Damn it, man, I can't get off of anything right now. It's just Ricky Craven over here. Okay, we're in 35th, so sorry, some cars behind us that we don't have to worry about. Let's try to get into the top 20 before pit stops begin. I know I'm capable of that. Previous experiences doing career mode in rookie season. This is a track where I'm able to pass a bunch of cars. So hopefully the picker doesn't do too bad, especially not any mistakes, and we should be able to finish in the top 30 just fine, maybe even top 25. I don't know what the hell not Hermie Sadler. Is that Jerry Nadeau over here? He's weebling and wobbling through turn 1 and 2. Okay, back in 34th again. Casey Mears does not have the rookie stripes. What the hell's going on? No, Ward Burton, you suck. You will stay behind me. I mean, according to his performance in the game, for the most part, he kind of sucks. I think he did, like, okay whenever he would play NASCAR Thunder 2003, I'm not sure. And NASCAR Thunder 2002, it's just kind of random. Everybody performs like whatever. Okay, we got a lot of cars side by side in front of me, and that's a good thing if I want to enter corner 3 wide and then lose grip and crash into everybody, but no, I just want to pass, one car, one after another, not try passing 2 cars at once and then just crash into them. Thing is, I need to remind myself that this car can turn better than I think. I can overdrive a corner a slight bit because of this freaking tire pressure and how it doesn't get that worn very quickly. I can find myself just sliding up into the middle lane instead of all the way to the top of the damn track. And man, I can go freaking full throttle for quite a while into turn 1. I'm just really talking about my experiences whenever I went here to practice. So we're in the top 30 already, and it's only lap 5, so get past Jamie McMurray. Kind of slipping up into that middle lane, but it's alright. A lot of cars I can draft off of. I just hope it doesn't split up too soon because it'll take forever to pass. You want to pass as many people as possible while it's still early on. Just look how freaking fast I can go into turn 1, and then I just push Jamie McMurray out of the way. Once again, a lot of contact has to be made with this guy in particular. I could have sworn we passed Jerry Nadeau earlier, but I see him in front of me. Or maybe that was Hermie Sadler. I don't know. Freaking black Pontiacs, man. So we're in 26th. This next pass is going to put us in 25th. Terry Labonte is driving his Cheez-Its car. Oh my god, that's like my favorite damn car in the game. Did I already tell you guys the story that I used to drive that car in career mode at some point back in like 2013 before I was a YouTuber? Because, man, like, it's not the primary paint scheme, but it was for me whenever I was doing career mode just because I love that car. And, well, I love Cheez-Its. Damn, I was lucky to get that car. I would love to get that car for a 4th season. If I somehow managed to have that available to me, I will do a 4th season, like last to first challenge, career mode, with whatever parts I have at the time. I need to just focus on the race so I can keep making up positions. It's starting to split up there, but I'm seeing at best like 18th place, 17th before pit stops with all these guys up in front of me, and someone overheats. Who is that? Yellow card. That is Jeff Green, so that's free 24th position. I'm having a really great race. Just wait. You just wait. We're going to take our pit stop, and the freaking tire tank is going to fall over just like it did in Joseph Lombard's race on this track. At least I think it was this race where the guy fell over. I don't even remember. It was ages ago. So, no, this is not Jerry Nadeau. This is Hermie Sadler. Hermie Sadler, you're starting to take me off. Get out of the way, please. I'm literally riding his bumper right now. I'm right there. And there's Robbie Gordon behind us now. I'm faster. My car is faster than his. I have more straightaway speed. Like, it is too early in the career mode to be dealing with someone like this. Come on, man. My mom's name is Virginia, but no, don't go Team Virginia. Virginia, you don't suck my dick. I cannot believe I just said that. But, yeah, go away. Oh my god. You can hold me up for a whole lap and a half. There's Elliott Sadler again. Pass him and then find out that he's faster. He's just been getting held up, and then hold him up for the remainder of the race like I did at Darlington. It was funny because I literally blocked him for 10 laps straight at Darlington, and I came off pit road and he was right in front of me. And I think I finished in front of him in that race. Or maybe not, he was in front of me and he pulled away. But I just remember seeing him. Okay, let's just pass all these cars. I know I'm capable of it, I just gotta focus on doing so. Well, there's Rusty Wallace. We started next to him and he's up here, but we're coming right back to him. I guess that means that I have a long run car if we're catching up to somebody that was faster than me in the beginning. Sliding up into turn 3. I was expecting to get a little more grip than that once I hit the middle of the corner, but there we go. Let's just gotta up the throttle more and I can get it back down. We're in 20th place. Golly, I'm running such a good race right now. I'm probably going to jinx it by talking about how good the race is going. Okay, I love this car, and I really don't want to touch it, but it's not going to be a given unless you get out of the way. Okay, Labonte. Terry Labonte and Bobby Labonte like right near each other right now. And I barely touched it. I don't know if we actually got any damage. I know I barely touched, made contact with that car. I don't know how to say it, but I don't think we really scraped it up that much. And we're going to dive underneath Jeremy Mayfield. He's going to let us by. This is 16th. Pit stops have not begun yet. Oh my god. But there's like only 2 more cars I can pass. Or, I don't know. I think that's Kenny Wallace up there. He sucks, so we'll probably pass him as well. I am diving way too far down into turn 3, but it's okay. There's Michael Waltrip. I'm better than Michael Waltrip. I'm almost better than Bobby Labonte. God dang. This car is used equipment. Think about how much that means. If I was on fresh equipment, I could probably make it up into the top 10 before pit stops. But it's just not the way I did it. I started repairing, overhauling equipment after the very first race, so it goes the other way. It's just the time in which I started doing things. I don't know when I should pit, by the way. Maybe lap 16, because lap 15 is not exactly the halfway point. Now we got people heading down pit road. That was not Kenny Wallace, that was Bill Elliott. And I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm trying to pass Michael Waltrip, but he's being a dick. Good lord, I almost collided right there. He was considering blocking, to be honest. Slide up in front of him off the corner, and he pounds the outside wall. That is something that Michael Waltrip would do, isn't it? Here we come through turn 4. I'm going to start slowing down for pit road. 70 miles per hour as always. Don't wreck the car, JC. Don't wreck the car. That was a perfect pit road entry, even though it was really stressful for me. I don't have any damage to repair. There's my setup, negative 1.0 wedge and 23 PSI. Okay, pit crew, do not fuck this up. I really want to be able to overhaul these parts. I mean, I'll still finish well even if they do make a mistake, to be honest. I'll still get my sponsorship expectations, at least, but he says they can't make any mistakes. You are correct. They cannot make any mistakes. First half the pit stop is good. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, thank you guys. It's 18-second pit stop. We had a 16.5-second pit stop at Darlington, so that's bad. I guess it is. I don't know. It was slow, but at least they didn't make a mistake. Imagine if it was slow and they also made a mistake at the same time. I'm just going to pull up in front of Jamie McMurray because I don't like him. And we're in 27th. Alright. That's still got a bunch of cars to pass. No. That is not permitted. I'm a douchebag. That's not permitted. Here comes Jerry Nadeau getting on the track, and he's going to have me on the outside going to turn 3. I'm going to just drop in behind him. I didn't want to be on the outside of him. I'd rather be behind him so I can come off the corner where I want to be. Okay, we'll pass him going into turn 1, and then we've got a big gap between us and Terry Labonte. There are still some drivers that haven't pitted, and I don't know who it might be, but if it's someone that was supposed to be behind us if they had taken their pit stop, then that's a pretty good thing. We're in 25th. Finishing here better is exactly what I want. I just have to get around Jerry Nadeau now. Jerry Nadeau. First I thought Hermie Sadler was Jerry Nadeau. Now this is actually Jerry Nadeau. Or maybe I passed Jerry Nadeau already and then I saw Hermie Sadler and got all confused. It's the stupid black Pontiacs, man. Come over here. I am better than you. I know I'm better than you. And we got another car leading pit road. We're going to pass that guy. That's me for 24th. That's Michael Waltrip. That's the guy that drove himself into the wall. So we have 24th. Jerry Nadeau, get back here. Mike Waltrip has been aerodynamically fucking me up all over my freaking back bumper like the past 3 laps. I don't know, whatever it is. But we got someone between them he's possible passing, which is Elliott Sadler. And Elliott Sadler just dropped out of a pack of like 6 damn cars, so that's just awesome. Actually, that's 5 cars. And I think I can catch him. I have the time to. It's just Michael Waltrip is bound to pass me. At the same time, if he does pass me, he can get caught up in that pack of cars that I will eventually catch. And he tries to wreck me. He tries to fucking wreck me. That was not my fault earlier. Fuck you, Michael Waltrip. You know what? I'm about to put this freaking equipment in the shop, but might as well just wreck Michael Waltrip at this point because he's really starting to get on my fucking nerves. No, you're not getting away with that. I don't care how great your fucking equipment is. You're not a good driver, and I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I'm gonna dive underneath and go on your turn and get that position back in a bit. Needed to catch the freaking guys in front of me, but Michael Waltrip was just slowing me down at this point. It's just, I try to do this every time going to the corner. Just throw it in there so freaking aggressively and then come off the corner, making it a perfect turn. But golly, Michael Waltrip's car is so good. He just doesn't know how to use the damn thing. The only thing he knows how to do is just piss me off. I hold the inside so he doesn't get around me. We're catching these guys, finally. I'm seeing at best 20th place just because it's taking me so long to catch him, and Michael Waltrip won't leave me the fuck alone. God! Fuck! Piece of shit! Fuck! Hate him! Oh, just wait and get right back around him because he doesn't know how to stay in front of me, if anything. He's pissing me off. That's all he's doing. I can catch these guys in front of me. Now he's going to go trying to pass them. I'm still right behind him. And also, now that I have a draft, it's probably going to be easier to keep up with him. Damn, wearing down these tires. See, we're just right back up to his back bumper again. He get out of the way. Freaking steep part. And he kind of taps into the wall. This is me for 23rd. See Terry Labonte up there. I'm trying not to hit Steve Park, but I want to have a good entry to the corner, so I'm just going to bump into him again. Michael Waltrip's starting to get away, and then he drops in behind Terry Labonte for no freaking reason. I don't know what that was all about. And cut off Steve Park right here so I can have a good dive into turn 1 in a bit. And we're actually catching many of the drivers in this field. It's just, it takes forever. And Michael Waltrip is staying to the outside. He's not passing Terry Labonte. So I can see this pass happening again. Yeah, we've kind of got some speed down the freaking backstretch. Also, this is a long run car, so he's been using up his tires the entire time, so we're bound to be able to get back around him. But golly, like if there's one driver that has pissed me off in this episode, it's him. Jeez. I am such a fucking hothead. Oh, okay, here we go. This is... I kind of knew that wasn't going to be pretty. Well, at least Michael Waltrip's pissed off because he kind of shared the same attitude. Now they got one lap to go for whoever just crossed the start-finish line, maybe Dylan Jr. or somebody. Did not mean to dive into the corner like that, so I'm going to have to slow up in front of Michael Waltrip. I don't know why I tried passing Jeremy Mayfield that freaking early. God damn it, car's getting loose off the corner. And Michael Waltrip gets back around me, I'm losing Jeremy Mayfield. Well, dive underneath Michael Waltrip again with my freaking long run car. And I know I can get around Jeremy Mayfield, but I'm going to have to time my entry to turn 3 just perfectly. Look at the way the car slides off of these freaking corners. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. I will finish in front of Michael Waltrip. I will finish in front of Michael Waltrip car. Oh my god. I'm trying to pass Jeremy Mayfield, trying to stay in front of him at the same time, but I can't do both things. But we're going to get 21st. That is a very high-paying race. We reached all sponsorship expectations. We got pissed off by Michael Waltrip. And Dale Jarrett wins. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was half a second behind him. Kevin Harvick got 3rd. While we're overhauling these 3 parts, I just want to mention the fact that I skipped replay on accident, so the thumbnail for this video sucks, and people are probably not going to be that interested in watching it, but there you go. 2 races to overhaul the chassis, and we'll do the same for our engine. Go in there. This is going to increase the durability by quite a bit, though maybe it doesn't need damage as fast. Even though it's just like a small change in the number, it probably doesn't mean that much. I don't know what exactly the whole durability thing actually is. And this only increases the durability by 1, but, you know what, let's just repair this because I don't want to waste freaking money, to be honest. It needs so much more money just to overhaul something, even though it's just a slight change. Maybe it'll actually mean something to overhaul stuff whenever I actually have like a better crew, which is going to happen once I refresh my advanced auto parts and well my other sponsorships, and they'll be more capable of actually improving something whenever I tell them to overhaul it. But that is that stuff for the next 3 races. And like I said at the beginning of the video, our shop edition for the engine shop is going to be done in 5 races now. And let's take a look at the sponsorship. 66 happiness with advanced auto parts, 61 happiness with Craftsman. That freaking sponsorship is really scaring me because I feel like I'm going to somehow manage to finish last place in so many damn races on more equipment, as I almost did at Texas in my opinion. And then we've got Easy Care, which is 67. Pretty much the easiest one to satisfy. And Mike Skinner, I don't even know where he finished in that race, but he was behind me practically the entire time, wasn't he? And then you got this stuff right here, the team and driver sponsors. And we can go ahead and take a look at the stats. We did finish in a position that is higher up than where we are in standing, so I might have actually moved up a bit. We were in 25th, And we're now in 23rd. Jay McMurray is just 15 points in front of me, I think that is. Wow, I could possibly pass Jamie McMurray in the point standings before even actually having decent equipment. So that's just kind of ridiculous. And we saw it a while ago, but Kevin Harvick is still the points leader by 6 points. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. did close in on him. He did finish one position in front of him in that race. And our race winner, Dale Jarrett, he is in 4th place in the point standings, 83 back. What else is there to look at? Oh yeah, rivalries. And Michael Waltrip goes back down to neutral. Ricky Craven goes down to neutral, and Ricky Rudd is down to neutral now just because, after a race it all decreases a little bit. But Michael Waltrip, fuck you, that was ridiculous. And then you got the awards. I got Rookie of the Race, so I didn't even see that, but then that's more added to my earnings in that race. Yeah, we already know how we're performing against Jamie McMurray. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon got 2 poles. Manufacturer Championship, Stuffy McStuff. Tony Stewart's led the most laps this season. We're going to be using the Metallica King paint scheme whenever we go to Talladega, just because it's Talladega, it's a super speedway, and super speedways are Metallica-like. I don't know, I gotta come up with something, but see you next time. That's that, and episode over.